Okay, I'm back here with Xander, and we're gonna find out whether or not the Earth is old or young.
Yeah, you want to hear a hot take? I'm still trying to determine which side of which camp I fall into, but I've been leaning to young Earth lately.
Ooh.
One of the things that young Earth, not flat Earth.
Do you think the Earth is flat though?
No, I don't think it's flat. I think it's round.
Have you seen the evidence?
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it from space, so I can't know. But I just think curvature makes sense. Where does the sun go every day if it's not round?
I don't know. I would look into the evidence because I think you're gonna find there's some strong answers.
Okay, let me give you a few pieces of evidence.
You know what's flat and round? A frisbee.
We might be flying through space like a frisbee. You're right.
Then round Earth and flat Earth, could both be happy. Right? Right? If it's a frisbee, I don't know if it's a frisbee or not.
Spherical Earth and flat Earth. Spherical Earth and flat Earth. Okay, so young Earth, hot take.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
How many times do you think that the population would have to double in order to get from 2 to 8 billion?
Context. I play clarinet.
It's okay. It's a lot of math.
It's not 4 billion.
It's not 4 billion times.
It's the log base 2 of 8
it's
billion.
It's 2 to the power of what? Equals,
2 to the power of 50, 100.
Close. That would actually be a lot more. It's about 32. 32 to 33, okay?
Okay.
How many times? Okay, so the Earth's population doubled in the last 57 years. Okay, which is that's kind of fast, just based on our access to resources.
Fast.
If you average it, you probably get around like 150. So we'll be generous. We'll say 200 years. 200 years to double for all of human population.
That seems fair, yeah.
So 32 times 200 gets you to about 6,400 years, which is what young Earthers propose is how long the Earth has been around, which is very intriguing. And then if you take into account the flood, right? So you have Noah, his wife, 3 kids, their 3 wives. So you're starting with 8. That takes away a few. So you need to get 30 times 200 or whatever. That gets you about 6,000 years.
The cycle.
So theoretically, it could be possible that the Earth is actually really young. How long humanity has been around has not been that long. On top of that, in terms of evolution, we've never observed any of the core postulates of evolution. They're just assumed. So one of them is that life comes from non-life, which we've never seen that life comes from non-life.
Yeah.
So that's one of them. There's another that multi-celled organisms can come from single-celled organisms, which we've never seen. There's no 2, 3, 4, 5-cell organisms. So how do you get from a bacteria, 1-cell organisms, which we see, to complex organisms like humans?
Would you say a cell is flat?
Does this have to go back to the Earth again?
I asked
Technically no, because there's at least some 3-dimensional depth to a cell. Just like paper is not technically 2-dimensional.
So you would say the Earth itself is the only 2-dimensional thing? Thoughts on this, Matt?
That's comical.
Thank you. That's what we're going for.
Wow.
Okay, no, but I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yes,
No,
I was
actually,
we're back to the Earth
this
being
is
flat again.
really interesting.
Is that one of your hot takes that you think the Earth is flat?
No.
I was just
asking
messing
Andrew.
with you.
I was asking the recorder if his.
Oh.
He's being put on the hot seat now. Earth flat?
I don't think the Earth is flat.
Thank you for
I
clarifying
don't
for
think
the
that.
public.
I know.
I just
I
made
know
the
it is.
frisbee comments to be antagonistic.
The Earth is not a frisbee. That's ridiculous. So let's be realistic. It is 2-dimensional, flat surface. What do you think about this?
I think that it's subject relatively it feels flat, but it is not flat. It's 100% got a curve.
Okay.
Do you think just over a long period?
Do you think the curve evolved over millions of years,
no.
or has it only been around for 6,000 years?
I think that God made the Earth and then He put us on the Earth. I think that the Earth was round when He put us on it.
Okay, that's pretty based.
It's pretty based.
Yeah.
I think that is an accurate statement.
Okay, so other things. So the core tenets of evolution we have never seen happen. We don't know for certain that those exist. But there are things about us being made by God that do make sense. So, for example, genetic code, right? There's literally code in our design. Having code reflects that there's a designer. If there's a design, there must be a designer.
Writing
right?
implies a writer.
You look at a painting and you're like, there must be a painter, right? So just like creation must have a creator. Oh my gosh,
What if AI can create itself?
That's not possible.
I know, it was a test.
Because I was like, we literally created AI, so anything that it does would be from our creating of it. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head what some other core things were.
Did you used to believe that the Earth was like old?
Yes, I did.
Really? Okay.
So that's why I've been reflecting on it, because I'm really challenged by that's like, okay, like actually, why is the Earth not overflowing with humans right now? Because that like 150 years is taking into account deaths too, right? Wars, famine, disease, everything, and so in recorded history, I don't think it's ever taken even like 200 years for us to double. I think like 150 years is already pretty generous. So it's caused me to reflect.
I went to high school.
I'm trying to remember. I've like read up some and watched some videos and sermons on the points behind the core tenets of Christianity and us being created. But I'm blanking on the rest right now. So that's all the hot take I have.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
I hope